Hello, smart viewers. Welcome to Face to Face. I'm William Gurinaldi, and as usual, per episode, we're gonna discuss about various topics, interesting topics that quite intriguing or something unique that is related to the guests that I'm invite, various guests, different guests that I invite for each episode. And for this episode, I'm gonna discuss about it's kind of like a basic activity that humans humans do, which is related to creating journals or documenting on everyday lives, and it's called writing. Yeah, it's a very basic thing for a human to write or document about their activities, whether it's social or personal, and it's evolving in nowadays, and it's related to the digital technology. And for now, I'm gonna discuss about the most inspiring people with their writings, and we go back a few centuries or a few decades then, and I'm gonna list about some of the living authors who shake us awake, challenge our ideas about who we are, and embolden our actions and inspire us to live life more fully and creatively. So the first one is Chinua Achebe. Chinua Achebe is the best-selling Nigerian novelist, sets universal tales of personal and moral struggle in the context of tragic drama of colonization. The second one is Andre Achiman. He is an uprooted Alexandrian Jew, and he is a writer whose careful reflection, couched in dense and apologetic prose, unfurl like lifelines flung out to all the world's wanderers. The next one is Umem Akpan. He has the perfect storyline. Jeju Praise from Nigeria becomes a best-selling opera-chosen author. He inspired to write by the people who sit around his village church to share palm wine after Sunday Mass, by the Bible, and by the humor and endurance of the poor. He writes on his website. The next one is Elizabeth Alexander. There's too much chatter about the quality of the poem. What matters is that she was up there reading it, a poem, on the biggest and most inspiring stage in recent history. As you can see, is one of her books is The Light of the World, a memoir. The next one is Aharon Appelfeld. As William Giraldi wrote, he is a man for whom language is dangerous, a man who measures every word because every word is sacred. So see, he really embraces every word that comes on his creations. Yeah. And the next one is John Ashbery. He is one of the best and most enduring poets that America is lucky enough to have. The next one is Susanna Clarke. She took one of the staples of fantasy writing, The Magician, and turned it into a high literary epic, removing Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell from the confines of genre entirely. The next one is T.C. Boyle. He is like Santa Claus, only thinner. You can count on a damn good book of fiction under the tree every year, because he regularly produces books, fictional stories every year. Yeah. And the last one is Anne Carson. She was bending genres like silly straws long before it was fashionable or commercially successful to do so. And plus, she's probably the smartest author, yeah, that we know. Yeah. So those are some of the living authors that creates inspirational stories, whether it's fictions or maybe based on their personal experiences. And for the next segment, I'm gonna invite a person, my guest for today, that it's quite related to the topic that we discussed about writings, whether inspirationals or whether it's just a personal experience. You will have to wait and see. So until then, we'll see you later. We're gonna take a break. Stay tuned on Face to Face. Hello, smart viewers. Welcome back to Face to Face. And as promised, for this segment, I'm gonna invite a guest which is related to the topic that I discussed on the previous segment, which is related to writings and about sharing experience through words and related to personal experience. So without further ado, I'm gonna invite my guest for today. So hello. Maybe you can introduce yourself for the smart viewers that don't really know you.
Okay. So, well, this is not our first time meeting. But I'm really happy to be invited in this show. So my name is Daniel Wiguna. Now I'm working as a lecturer in Binus University, and also I'm a thesis advisor. And also, beside doing lecturing, I also have a website, and I really do like to write and post it in there. And I also create some business and another opportunities, just to work on daily life.
Yeah. So if you can share about what are you doing lately?
Lately, my activity mostly goes into lecturing. Because some of my passion going there, I like to do a research and so on. And then beside doing a research, I also like to do some workout, and also I like to write. So related on the topic we are talking today, because in Makassar, I also do workout with a lot of people, just to make sure that they have a spirit to keep moving on, to be fit and to be healthy every day. So, and that kind of activity also I take as a content of my website. It's a health content. So it is kind of interesting to work out with a lot of people, and I think it's like pushing them or forcing them, just to move every day.
A reason to wake up every day.
A good reason to wake up every day. Sure.
And maybe you can share about since when do you start to write?
I start to write mostly, commonly I start to write maybe 4 years ago, because 4 years ago is my first time become a lecturer, and a lecturer needs to create research. Like 1 year we need to make 2 journals and 1 research. So it pushed me at first. It is really hard for me at first to write things, because doing some research is not some commonly writing, common content. You must put a lot of truth in there. A lot of truth, and some people will check on whatever you write on. So it is hard for me at first, but later on, after we create some research and some articles and so on, we become a little bit used to that kind of activity. So after that, I work in Binus University, as public relations and marketing communication, and they need us to create release, like every day. An article. So it shocked me even more. Because in Binus University they have a lot of activity, that needs to be written and turned into some content in our website, just to improve our SEO. On Google, some promotion, advertising, so on and so on.
It turns into a lot more on the digital approach. And maybe you can share, like, they say that, you know, motivation is what gets you started, you know. So
Oh yeah,
and habit is what
yeah,
keeps
yeah,
you
yeah.
going. Yeah.
Yeah, this is interesting question. Yeah.
So
But
what kind of things that motivates you to write? You know, you say earlier that you know, not really, you know,
yeah, I'm not
regularly
really
write.
into writing.
Yeah, into
yeah.
writing.
Yeah. So honestly, yeah. Should we be honest here?
Sure.
So honestly, I don't have any. I don't have any motivation. Yeah. Seriously, it just at first writing is only activity that I need to be done just because of deadline.
Oh.
Yeah. You don't follow deadline, yeah, you don't get paid. Yeah, honestly. But after then, yeah, writing because they force me to write. When I write, I read a lot of articles. Yeah, and when I read a lot of articles, I got a lot of information and quite an interesting information. Yeah, because this is a research, and knowing a lot of things is the interesting part.
Oh,
well, maybe that can be my motivation. Yeah,
so
because I gain a lot of information. Yeah, I gain which is I believe that information is power. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe your motivation is to enrich yourself, you know, through
so we can help another people. So I continue just a little bit. When I work in Venus University, I talk a lot with our rectors, Mr. Professor Harjanto Prabowo, and he said that you will not and you cannot help people, if you are weak. It is logical. You want to be strong, you need power. For me, information is power. So that keeps me going on.
Yeah. So maybe you know, at first you kind of like, you know, being forced, and then you finally find your passion or you know, interest that you like, and then you first you know, later more focus on that, and then especially for you, maybe it's, you know, it's daily life, it's workout, or it's, you know,
and it works. It works a lot on me. It works a lot on me. Seriously. Not only for my job, for my daily life, it is really a help. Really a help, because there is some more principle about writing, some more interesting things. You cannot get even more smarter, than today if you not writing any. And it is, I think, it is not principle, it is like the law of nature. That for me, that is the law of nature, and I agree to whoever thinks the same, because when we write, we might find some problem, and that problem will improve our brain. Then it's like doing workout, when we exactly, when we work out, we take a lot of weight, just to make just to give problem to our muscle, and it can become bigger. The same things happen to our brain. When we want to write, we might find a lot of problems, and that problems turn our brain smarter. And I think that would be some.
What doesn't kill you make you stronger.
No. Reading is not killing. Writing is not killing. I think it's too much.
Okay. The discussion is getting more interesting, but we're gonna have to take a break. So still stay tuned on Face to Face.
Okay.
Hello, smart viewers. Welcome back to Face to Face. And as we discussed earlier, we discussed about writings and, you know, how writings can change your perspective. And with me today, my guest for today, Daniel Wiguna. You know, we as in the previous segment, we discussed about, you know, the benefits of writings and how that the impact of you know, writings can change your perspective or, you know, widen your knowledge. And I have some photos that we can discuss, your photos
Yeah.
especially. And maybe we can
Photo
discuss
time.
about several photos, maybe your achievements or your activities that you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
so
Well,
you can
okay.
share
This
about
one,
this photo.
this one is a writing event. Yeah.
Oh,
We
yeah.
create. So we cooperate with Communicasting Academy.
Yeah.
Which in the middle is Mr. Donny de Keyser as the
Yeah,
owner,
yeah.
and we learn with him about how do we write with our hearts. Yeah. So if we want to write, we need to write with all of our hearts. Otherwise, it's only a logical article. Yeah.
Okay.
It's only something that goes in and goes out.
Okay.
So yeah, that would be
So
the interesting part.
the next one.
Yeah. Yeah, this one
So
is
what's this?
some tips. Yeah, some tips on on the newspaper. On the newspaper, in how can we be a little bit formal. Yeah.
Oh, so you wrote the article? Or?
No, I help. I help
help
the
on the process.
I help the journalists
Oh,
on the
okay.
process.
Okay.
Yeah, this is also.
Also,
Yeah, I try to help them and become the model. Yeah, also.
Oh yeah, so discuss.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
discuss
Some things
all-
that yeah. This is the beauty of writing. Yeah, if you are the content creator.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to manage everything. Yeah. You can be the model, you can be the the one who creates the article also. Yeah.
Okay. So you also
Yeah.
discuss about fashion.
Yeah,
about men's
I
fashion.
also commonly in my website I discuss like eight kind of things.
Oh yeah.
Eight kind of things. Yeah. So this one when this is some event that I write. Yeah, at that moment I have a moment to become the pioneer of sport in Makassar. So and then I write about the event.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
mostly
So,
like that.
next
And
one.
yeah.
Next photo.
Can we see? It's
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Oh, this
So
is some
what's
fun. This is some fun activity. Yeah, I become a jury in for Trans Studio Makassar.
Oh yeah.
So there is some modeling event in there, and they call me as a jury in there because I have an experience in public speaking and professional image and so on. And the one in the right, the second from the right is Mr. Indonesia. Yeah. Mr. Indonesia for Makassar. Yeah, and also another jury. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this event, yeah, my event.
You're sorry.
When I become a winner of Putra Putri Tionghoa in Makassar, so it's like an ambassador, yeah, for Chinese ethnical in Makassar, and I also write things about it, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
because it have a cultural value.
Oh,
Cultural
so
value.
more bring on the cultural values of
Yeah.
the article.
Yeah, sure. And I put all of my article in my website. Yeah, this one. If you want to see, you can search it on danielwiguna.com. Yeah, and I put a lot of article in there about mind, body and soul, about health. Yeah, about automotive, about university, and about food also, about event. Many things I read in here, and also I think we agree that if we have a personal website, it can be a bridge, yeah, to from readers and company maybe or brand, yeah, and this website can connect people, yeah, give them some information or some. The most important part is give them some insight about. How we thinks, yeah, how we thinks about a brand, how we thinks about an event, how we thinks about something.
Oh,
Yeah.
so as you mentioned earlier, you discuss about various topics like how blogging, especially in this digital era, can try to promote your articles, promote your writings more, and people can actively search on specific tags or and what do you think about that?
So I think digitally, yeah, we now live in a digital world where I've done some research about it that we are using our mobile phone, opening application for one day we spend like 6 to 8 hours.
Yeah, people are more into mobiles now.
Yeah, mobiles now. So that is an opportunity for us. Yeah, for marketing communication people, it is really an opportunity because reaching them is even more easier. Yeah, we don't need to put advertising on information on analog media. Yeah, put it on digital. They might get it. They might get it even faster. Yeah, and 80% get into the target. So it's easier. Yeah. And the importance, the connection between website and blogging is they can search us easily. Yeah. So or maybe we can reach them easily. Yeah, like when I blog and when I write things. Yeah, I just put some hashtag that people might like. Yeah, and I put my link before I put my link, I upload my article and then I put my link in another social media maybe, or I do some cooperation with friends that have a good traffic, a good website traffic. I put my link over there. I put my link in a lot of media, on a lot of websites, and people might open it, And as far as I understand, as far as I see the statistic, it's working, Well. It works. People can reach us, and we can reach people even more faster. Even more faster. Maybe I could not say people mass. Because someone I don't know from another country can reach us.
Netizens. And what kind of specific tips or tricks that you can share to our smart spheres about how to compose your writings, especially for mobile phone users?
Well, this is some secrets. This is some secrets about blogging and creating some contents. The first one is to understand our segment and target, and positioning. It is common in marketing. People in marketing or sales should understand about this, and it is also should be done in writing. What kind of segment did you want to get, or people in the range of which age? Or maybe which demography, in which area, and so on and so on. That is the targeting. The positioning is what do you want your readers to think about you? Do you want them to think you are a funny blogger? Or a serious blogger?
Creating the image that you want to portray.
Creating the image and so on and so on. After that, you should understand about the back end, the back end, about the statistics,
technical issues.
We should. If you only use some free blogging site, it might not work. Because it didn't goes on the SEO sometimes. If you have your own website, it will help you on this SEO even more faster.
So thank you so much for giving more values about digital writing, especially for blogging. So maybe in hopes that these tips and your experiences can help smart viewers who want to enrich themselves, yourselves, especially in writing contents and promoting, and also in digital personal branding. So until then, I'm William Grinaldi with my host for today, Daniel Viguna, signing off. We'll see you on another episode on Face to Face.